and info around foam rolling. If you never used a foam roller, it is an amazing little tool to have at home to use before or after your workouts. You can use it if you have long car trips and you need to break them up and move your body. It's great to get any knots that you have in your muscles, legs, back, glutes from working out, sitting a lot. So very useful, and it can be used in your workout as well. If you're not sure, just ask me, I'll send you some ideas. So just a foam roller is great because, like I said, it helps get those knots out of your muscles that you have. So it kind of smooths the muscle out a little bit, so you just have better mobility when you're doing your exercising. So I'm going to walk you through different body parts that you can hit with your foam roller. And then also, if you are looking into buying one, just to give you a heads up, different foam rollers have different firmness, which will depend on how deep it digs into your muscles. So if you're new to foam rolling, I would suggest getting a foam roller. Usually the lighter color foam rollers are lighter firmness, and then the darker they get, like the black ones, are a little more firm. So again, like I said, it's really going to hit those muscles hard. So again, like I said, if you're new to foam rolling, I would aim for the one that's a lighter color and then work your way towards a harder version of it. So first off, we're going to start with hitting our front of our legs, or quads. So we are going to lay one leg on top of the foam roller, and just a reminder too, when you are foam rolling, never roll over the actual bone in your joints. You're always going in between the two joints. Alright, so we are going to hit the front of the leg. So I'm going to lay one leg on top of the foam roller, hands down on the floor to support my weight. This leg that's not going to be on the foam roller, I can bend my knee and kind of bring it out to the side to kind of support my weight as I roll up and down that quad. So again, I'm going to go all the way up right before the hip bone, all the way down to the knee, and you're just going to roll back and forth. Then we're going to tilt our weight to the side on the foam roller, because the quad, there's a muscle that also is more on the side of your leg. So again, we're going to be laying on the side of our leg, and we're going to go just up and down. Good, and then you would go ahead and hit the other side. Now we're going to turn over, and we're going to hit the back of our legs, and show the back of our legs some love, because a lot of times we hit the front, but we don't hit the back. We're going to hit our calves first. And this is great if you do a lot of walking. This is a great way to roll out your calves because they can get tight, or if you're a runner. So first we're just going to put hands behind you to support your weight. One foot on the foam roller, start about at your ankle, and then you're just going to roll up and down that calf till you go up to right above the crease right underneath your knee. Then you're just going to roll up and down all the way. If you want to, you can, as I call it, shimmy. So actually roll the calf muscle in and out, and then slowly walk your way up the calf. Slowly walk your way down the calf muscle. And then you would repeat that on the other side. Also, while you're doing foam rolling, if you ever come across knots in your muscles, go ahead and just put some pressure, stay there on that point and put some pressure on it and take some big breaths. Or you can just roll up and down just a couple, not even inches, like centimeters, up and down just a little bit on that little spot until you feel it smooth out a little bit. And also remembering to breathe while you're doing this, especially when you hit some knots in your muscles, is really good as well. So next we're going to go onto our hamstrings. So we're going to go right above the crease of our knee. Hands behind us to support our weight. My other free leg, you can just kind of put your foot on the floor like that to support your weight. And then you're just going to roll all the way down to your glute, where the hammy touches your glute, and then back. Roll all the way up, roll all the way back. Again, this one, because our hamstrings, we have a couple of different muscles. It's not just straight up and down. There's some that go more towards the side. You can tilt your quad kind of out to the side and foam roll the outside of the back of your leg, toes more straight towards the sky, and then you can point your toes more towards the middle of the floor. Kind of knee going towards the middle of the floor as well. And now we're gonna hit your glute. This is a great way. Sometimes we get a lot of knots in our glute from all the sitting we do. So this is a good way to get that, or if you're exercising, running, walking, you can get lots of knots in our glutes as well. We're gonna sit on the foam roller the long ways. Then we're going to bend one knee, put that foot on top of your foot that's staying on the floor. Then I'm going to very carefully bring one hand, put it on this knee, and tilt that knee towards the floor. And then I'm just going to roll on this glute of the knee that's tipping towards the floor. If this is hard with balance-wise, you can go ahead and keep both hands on the floor behind you and roll. And then we would just go ahead and switch our feet and our legs to roll and hit the other glute. Now, on to probably all of my clients' most favorite part about foam rolling is hitting our back. And this is great, like I said, with all the sitting we do, our lower back gets stiff, which can lead to low back injury down the road. So just keeping our low back mobile, our hips mobile, that will help us. So we are going to start with the foam roller right above our hip bone. Both feet on the floor for support. Cross your hands over your chest. Then we're just going to roll all the way up to the top of our shoulders. And then we're going to roll all the way down to the bottom of my hip bone. And we'll just go ahead and do a couple of passes up and down. Remember to breathe. Good. And then that, my friends, is how and benefits to foam rolling. If you try it, let me know. I'd love to know how it goes. If you have any questions or if you're stuck on like, oh, am I doing this right? Feel free to let me know. Send me a video and I would love to help you out. But anyway, again, foam roller is a great thing to have at home. Great, like I said, for before, after exercising, after run, after walking for a long time. If you're sitting at work a lot and you want to get up and move your body, which is really beneficial to prevent us from getting low back injuries, foam roller is a great thing to have on hand. Have a great day, guys. Bye.